All right, my friend. So Bob writes in. He was inquiring about my fees, and he says he just basically said, "Do you charge $2,500 one time? Was there an ongoing management fee and all that?" And I told him about my fee, which is $2,500 to do a financial plan. And I said I do not charge management fees because I don't manage any assets. I don't manage money. And I said, but I do charge a $500 review fee. And then Bob says, well, that's not good news unless you feel a portfolio can be set on autopilot with yearly corrections. He says he doesn't have the time, inclination, or expertise to do this himself. He says several wealth planners and these guys want to do is trade stocks, and that's it. Anyway, he works full time. He enjoys it. They have zero debt, and they got a decent sized portfolio. A third of it's in cash. Is your program what I need, or do I actually require a money manager? All right, so not all laughing at Bob. I'm just it's kind of frustrating to me, the idea that a money manager is needed here. All right, so of course I emailed back and said, of course a portfolio can be set on autopilot and reviewed once a year. Anything else is just make work, and frankly, make believe if one feels he can strengthen a portfolio based on the daily changes in temperament of the investment world. There's no evidence of that, none. And not trying to bash this guy, because it was a good question. But he's so used to having active money managers, the idea of a set it and forget it portfolio concerns him. And I'm just sitting there thinking, it's amazing. This guy has accumulated all his wealth without the help of a money manager. You see what I'm saying? By working, by labor, by not paying, by just the millionaire next door. I can almost assure you, Bob drives a 2007 Ford F-150, and his wife probably drives a 2013 Toyota Camry. It is. The money manager did not help him accumulate this wealth. It did not. The money manager did nothing for him. He did it all on his own. You don't need active management on an investment portfolio to do anything. I'm sitting there thinking, Bob, why would you even hire me? If taxes aren't a concern of yours and Roth conversions aren't a concern of yours, no, I would still, trust me. There's a lot goes on in financial planning that a lot of people don't recognize. I was talking to these people yesterday, and I had to get the wife on because she was on board. She's a nice lady, nice on board, but I focused the mic directly at her. I said, listen now, we'll call her Janie. I guess that's my go-to name for a lady today. We'll call her Janie. I said, Janie, we looked at, we'll call the guy Bob. We'll say, hey, Janie, look at Bob's accounts. We'll show them in Right Capital. Who's the owner of that account? About $2 million in IRA. Bob. All right. Who is not the owner? Janie. Okay. Who does not have access to the money? Well, I have access. I'm the beneficiary. Who doesn't have access to the money while Bob's alive? Me? Exactly. You don't have access to the money while Bob's alive unless you have a court order. Good times getting court orders, man. You're going to go down to the court, you say, hey, court, my husband is incapacitated. I need access to his money. Give me a court order. They're like, yeah, let's validate that. A durable power of attorney is what we need here to avoid that. Now, a durable power of attorney, in of itself, no financial institution is obligated to accept your durable power of attorney. Actually, one time I did a seminar with we had a weird guy at USA. David was his name. He's just a weird, not a bad guy, just an odd guy. And we got an argument about durable power of attorneys while we're doing a joint seminar. I always hated doing joint seminars unless with my man Rich. Rich and I had to just be good. But this guy's like, anyway. And I said, dude, a financial firm is not obligated to accept someone's durable power of attorney. That's just silly to think that. He goes, well, my wife's an attorney. She says they are. I said, well, no, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. It was weird. But he was really not combative in a physical way, but just hostile. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Anyway, the point being is, you don't just because you have a power of attorney that's durable, you can't go to Vanguard and guarantee Vanguard will accept it and start giving Janie the money for Bob's account. It doesn't work like that. However, if you do it in advance of the need, more often than not, you'll be successful in having your financial institution work with you. Point being is, this is part of financial planning. The two parts in financial planning, I probably ding 90% of the people are not having a durable power of attorney, because most of the people who hire me, most of them, not all, The husband has worked more and the wife has worked less. Thus, the husband has a bigger account. Not only has the husband worked more, but the husband has made more money. Thus, he has a bigger account. Thus, he has different Social Security parameters than the wife. I got to go in here and check it on Finnegan because I think he's trying to get into the trash can. And as such, we got to do planning to make sure. What are you doing, knucklehead? Look at that guy. And Pablo, he's too small to get in there. One time, literally, you want to hear something funny? Pablo jumped into the trash can. This is before he was as stout as he is now, if you know what I'm saying. He jumped into the trash can. And I heard this noise in the trash can. I went over there. I said, what the hell? And it's like, Pablo, look at me. He looked at me like Gollum trying to get the Lord of the Ring. He goes, yeah. I said, whoa, man. Anyway, Pablo can't jump in there anymore. He's too, look at, he doesn't eat that much. I walk him twice a day. Why is he getting so fat, this guy? So for more entertainment for your, we're just going to watch. Hi, babies. Oh, I can watch that all day long. Look at my big old belly. I'm losing weight, though, friends, and not eating as much junk food. Oh, bless you, buddy. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Ouchie. Ow. I gotta get that to do the, that should be my thumbprint, my thumbnail, Pablo's devil dog teeth. Watch out for my privacy there, buddy. Ouch. All right, good times. Oh, okay, good. Anyway, back to, what's this? Oh, boy. Yeah, someone just sneezed in there, Finn. Grab the rag. All right, so let's land this plane. Very long-winded answer or a video here for a simple question. My man, who's this guy? Bob. He's got $2 million, I think is what he said. A third of it is in cash. Dude, what more do you need to do? It's up Wellington, a third in cash. You got no debt. You don't need me. I mean, look, do you need me for financial planning, tax planning, all that stuff? Yes. Do you need me to manage money? No. Do you need anyone to manage money? Why? All right, love your thoughts. We'll see you.